This house is perfect for survival. It looks good and serves its basic purposes, and today I'm going to show you how to build it. I'll be covering the interior as well as the exterior, things like landscaping and other stuff along those lines. And of course, feel free to change anything with this build to get it to your liking. This is the material list for the exterior of the building, and I'm going to be honest, I don't have the exact numbers because unfortunately I didn't count every single block, so your best bet is to just collect a bunch of these items. And here, of course, we have the dimensions for the entire house. Feel free to pause the video or screenshot this because we are going to be getting straight to the build. So we're going to be starting at the front of the house. This is exactly where the front door will be going. So build up 6 logs, and then with whatever white block you guys want to use, fill this entire thing in, this entire wall here. And again, this is exactly where the front door will be going. So please keep that in mind when you are indeed building this, so you don't accidentally build this thing backwards. And then pretty much from here, we are just going to continue with the front side of the house. Now that we have the basic walls and structure of the house, built, we're going to move on to the roofs here. Now, all of the roofs are going to have the same exact design, so you're just going to go ahead and build up basically like a normal roof, and connect it like this at the top. And you're going to go around and do this to every single roof. Now we're going to go ahead and fly over here and do the same exact thing that we just did down there on this roof. Once you get all of the roofs built, just go ahead and finish off the entire roof, fill it in with spruce stairs, and then we will go through later on and start texturing it. Coming down here, the roof can be a little confusing on how it's supposed to connect with the other, parts of the roof here. So go ahead and just do exactly what I am doing here, and everything should work out. It's pretty much just gonna go all the way over and through this roof here, and just connecting it to the giant part of the house here. Okay, so now we're gonna go through and do some texturing to the entire base of the house before we actually start applying the small details. Now, I'm using World Edit. I'm sure you guys are not using World Edit, but just go ahead and basically use a various amount of white blocks like white concrete, wool, diorite, calcite, things like that. And you're basically just going to go through the entire walls, all the white parts, and just texturize it. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys exactly what I'm talking about here. So just go up to a wall and just kind of knock out a few blocks here, and then just kind of go through and replace these with the various white blocks. Kind of helps give it more personality, I guess, more characteristic to the house. Now, you guys obviously don't have to do this detail. You guys can keep it a completely solid color if you do want to. I just personally like texturizing because I think it makes the build look a little bit more realistic. So if you are indeed texturizing, go around the entire circumference of the house and texturize every single white wall. And if you are not texturizing, then just go ahead and feel free to skip ahead a little bit, and we will get on with the details. Now that we have the texturizing down, we are going to start with the front door here and just go around the entire house and start adding some extra details like windows and things like that. Now everything that we just did on the front is the exact same for the backside as well, so just go ahead and copy everything over for the backside. Earlier in the video, I did mention texturizing the roof, so that's exactly what we will be doing right now. It's pretty much done the exact same way as the walls that we did earlier, the white walls. You're just gonna go through with oak stairs and slabs and just kind of replace various blocks. So the entire house is pretty much done. Like the entire base is practically done. The structure's done. All the details are done and ready to go. Now the only thing that we need to do is work on the farm and the landscaping. So basically just take some oak pressure plates and go around the front of the house. Just kind of make a random, circle, I guess. That's kind of what I'm doing here. I'm just kind of placing randomly. So it doesn't have to be exactly like I'm doing it. Just, cover the entire front here and kind of part of the side here. Just wrap this off kind of like a circle. And then we are going to go through and fill in the farmland and place some crops down. After we put these leaves on the roof here, the house is pretty much done. There's nothing else to do other than the inside. I mean, we have the texturizing on the house done. We have the details, the farm is done. The only extra thing that I added was a path leading up to the door, you know, a few extra fences, you know, alongside the path. And I have like a little lake here off to the side for fishing, and I have my horses here and some trees. That's really about it. There's nothing much more to the outside of the build. So with nothing else to add to the outside, the only thing left to do is the inside of the house, which we will be moving to next. Ladies and gentlemen, that pretty much wraps up this entire house. Let me know down in the comments if you built this and if you made any changes to it. And of course, guys, thank you all so much for the continued support. We have a ton of more houses on the way, so be sure to stick around for those.